Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray edition of Black Christmas. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. You can also find me over Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at Movie Guy 365. Okay, Black Christmas is here on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, released by Shout Factory, Scream Factory. It comes in a slipcover edition, available at your online retailers. Now, as far as the film itself, I absolutely love a good Christmas movie. And of course, you throw in that horror genre, and for me, that's a magical combination. One of the things I really dig about this film is its unique, early horror slasher take on the genre. And it still boggles my mind the director of this went on to direct A Christmas Story. I mean, you could definitely see the stylistic similarities between the two films, mostly having to do with the Christmas season. But yeah, it's still, kind of just one of those things that I kind of get a chuckle on. But yeah, I mean, also one of the things I really enjoy about this particular film is it doesn't spoon feed you all the answers. It's a thriller, it has some slasher elements, it's festive, and it doesn't have necessarily like answers given to you all the time. And I feel that was sorely lacking in the two remakes that came of this film, which in my opinion were pretty horrible. In this one, they would never make this film today. I mean, it's just, I think because they expect audiences to want everything handed to them, and this one definitely doesn't do it. It has also a really solid cast, most notably, in my opinion, Margot Kidder as Lois Lane from Superman. But really, just the phenomenal, cast in this film. I think really, they all went on to do some good stuff. But I love this movie. It is one I go back to every other year or so. And once again, if you wanted a unique spin on horror and you love the Christmas, season, definitely give this one a try and stay far away from the remakes. All right, we're going to talk about the picture quality and the audio in just a moment, but first, let's do a quick unboxing. Okay, we have the slipcover 4K edition of Black Christmas from Scream Factory, Shout Factory. I like the art. It's original. You can't go wrong, and it just conveys the film perfectly in this shot. And then we have the back, the spine, and no reversible artwork. And then we have the 4K disc, and then the other two Blu-ray. So yeah, I like it. I think it's a really solid packaging from Shout Factory. Now let's talk about the picture quality and the audio. Black Christmas on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has a 1:5:1 aspect ratio with native 4K resolution and graded with both HDR10 and Dolby Vision. For purposes of this review, I will be discussing the Dolby Vision encode. The new transfer was given a 4K scan from the original camera negative. The efforts of this restoration proved fruitful as the source appears clean and free from most dirt or blemishes. The bitrate of the 4K disc typically runs in the upper 70s and generally presents a stable image. Film grain appears organic, though during some darker scenes it does look heavier, but in my opinion it never becomes visually obtrusive. Artistically, the film does occasionally have some softness to the image, but it's nothing to be concerned over. In this image of Jess listening to the carolers, the lighting on the wreath intentionally blooms, which if you've seen the film, falls in line with the style. The 4K resolution does add some texture enhancements, but I wouldn't say it's a revelation when comparing to the Blu-ray. The film does rely a bit on close-ups. Seriously, how many over-the-shoulder shots can you count in this film, which further add dimension to facial features? Details, along with the newfound clarity of the image, are definitely appreciable. The Dolby Vision grading nicely refines the festive but moody color palette. You might expect the various Christmas decor and lighting to pop, which does only as much as the horror tone of the film allows, which I feel is a good thing. Skin tones appear natural and look good. The black levels presented are solid throughout the film. As I previously mentioned, some of the film grain looks heavier in a few darker scenes, but it remains very filmic. No unnatural elevation or black crush were spotted during my viewing. Black Christmas on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray supports a DTS 5.1 as well as a 2.0 mono mix. Both the mono track and the 5.1 were newly restored for this 4K edition, and honestly, the mono is my preferred way to listen to the film. The mono track is generally clean with no background hiss, though I did notice a brief moment when Margot Kidder's voice dropped in volume midway through the film for a few seconds. Aside from that, it was all good. As for the 5.1, it's enjoyable. It's a newly restored 5.1, and that is not the same as a previous Scream Factory Blu-ray. The quality of the audio still favors the mono track, but it's still fun in its delivery. A good amount of the sound design is front focused, but the surround environment does produce occasional ambience. The center has clean dialogue reproduction, and the low end has a serviceable era-specific impact when called for. For the picture quality, I'm going to give Black Christmas on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray a B+. Fans of the film will no doubt enjoy this 4K release. Grain appears filmic, organic, and the Dolby Vision offers modest but welcome enhancements to the picture. Give this Christmas horror classic, and not the dreadful remakes, a place on your shelf. For the audio mix, I'm going to score this one a B+ as well. Both of the restored audio tracks provide a solid time in your own home theater. The chilling atmosphere is well rendered, and no matter which track you personally choose to listen to, it's definitely coming from inside your house. So that is my review of Black Christmas on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray from Shout Factory Screen Factory. If you're interested in picking up a copy for yourself for the holiday season, I will put an Amazon link in the comments section. If you use it, it really helps out the channel. But if you have the disc already, let me know your thoughts down below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.